Hi, everybody. We got Mr. Craig Earley here with us, and I'm in a car episode. I think this is number 13.
All right.
What's up? What's up? Thanks for doing this.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's my pleasure, man. Thanks for being on the show.
On the show.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, absolutely.
Craig was saying he's a little nervous right now.
Yeah,
he doesn't know why.
A little bit, yeah.
That's cool.
I don't know what I got myself into here.
Well, you mean you busted out Bohemian Rhapsody, and like we should be singing or something.
Two dudes in a car. I mean, when I think of two guys in a car, I think about little Queen.
Okay, so then how about this? We'll just put it out there. If you guys want us to do another episode where we actually do sing Bohemian Rhapsody, just put some comments below, and we'll make it happen.
Absolutely, great lip syncing skills, right?
Awesome.
Yeah.
So we've been watching a couple of these. So we go for a drive and really just trying to get a little kind of idea of your story and kind of where you came from and what you're doing. We've had the pleasure of working with you guys at Everyday Fit. I'm working with you at personal training and that kind of stuff. Kick my butt on a regular basis, which is great. I appreciate it.
That's the way it's got to go.
But maybe you can kind of give everybody a little kind of intro in terms of what you've been up to and how you got into where you are right now.
What I've been up to? I guess I live by a model now. Hard work beats talent and less talent. Sorry, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. And cool. I grew up kind of with talent, and I just never really pushed that talent. I never ate properly. I never trained properly. I never realized how to take care of myself. So now I'm suffering. Now I have aches and pains, and I have all kinds of problems. But I'm learning how to take care of myself, and it's just a freeing experience.
So what kind of competitive sports were you in that brought you to that kind of?
I played a lot of basketball. I played a lot of volleyball. A lot of kind of compression sports, a lot of jumping sports, a lot of jumping and landing and jumping and landing and over and over and over again. So
big time.
Just wear and tear on the body if you're not taking care of yourself. If you're not countering those movement patterns and trying to train to allow you to do those movements anyways a little bit better, then you just all messed up.
Yeah. So you started off running your own practice as an RMT, really focused on like athletes and performance athletes.
Yep.
And then you shifted a little bit into Everyday Fit, so it's a bit more of like a holistic approach to everyday fitness, so that people can be functional.
Yep.
So why did you make that kind of transition?
Well, I did massage therapy, and at first it was just massage. It was understanding the body, understanding how the body worked, and the more I kind of divulged into it, is the more I realized that athletes just need a way to understand themselves. I think that's the key is to hack yourself. I guess you heard the expression hack your body.
Yeah, okay.
Hack your mind. I mean, it's understanding how you tick, and not all of us tick the same way. We do things repetitively every day. We do things that cause things to go out of whack. Cop.
Yeah, there's a police officer. Hands free. We're good.
Exactly. You want to be on TV?
Hi.
So just understand yourself, and there's a lot of fear out there in regards to what's the right thing to do and what's the wrong thing to do, and don't do this because this might hurt you. But just don't live in fear. It's just try things. It's go out there and eat a certain way. Try it out, see how you feel. That's how it all started for me. For health was really sitting down and changing the way I eat. And that just sparked it. That just oh my God, I have energy, I have focus, I have attention, I want to do things. So it was, the nutrition really made me realize my potential, what I could do, and how far I could go with myself.
Cool.
Yeah.
And then you started into foundations training?
Foundation training, yeah.
Maybe give a quick little, what's that all about and why someone might want to consider...
Foundation training is an amazing program developed by an amazing guy, Dr. Eric Goodman.
Big shout out, Dr. Eric Goodman.
Dr. Eric Goodman, really focusing on re-strengthening and rebalancing the body, strengthening our posterior chain, so all the muscles behind us, basically. If we sit all day,
drive all day,
we tend to really get tight and short in front, and everything kind of seizes forward, and everything gets weak in the back. So, postural related things, but back pain. Back pain is so big. There's a reason that we get back pain. Again, we have to figure out what we need to do to counter what we're doing every day. We can't tell you not to sit at your desk all day if that's what you're doing. So we got to come up with ways to help you counter what you're doing all day long to help you live a more functional life kind of idea.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So then maybe you can kind of share with some people, you know, you jumped off a cliff, right? You ran your own practice, now you're running your own business. You know, what kind of made you go that route, and what were some of the maybe hurdles or wins that you've had along the way that you might want to, you know, if you could tell yourself 10 years ago what to keep in mind, what would be one or two lessons that kind of come to mind?
You know, to me, it's a lot about fear. It's a lot about just putting yourself out there. In this industry of fitness, everybody has the right answer. Everybody will tell you that this is wrong or this is right. Do this, do it my way. And to actually put yourself out there is fearful because, you know, you're allowing criticism. And you know, it took a long time to actually step into that fear, is to let that fear happen and just kind of do it regardless of the consequences or whatever it is. Right?
Well, even like this, right? We're putting ourselves out there. You're putting yourself out there now. Yeah. Little butterflies in your stomach, but F it, let's do it.
They're gone now.
Yeah. Okay, great. So then if you were to talk to yourself 10 years ago then around this idea of fear, so maybe some people are thinking they want to start their own business or they want to, you know, start working for themselves. So are you suggesting that maybe they might be afraid to do it and that they might want to just maybe lean into that and jump off that cliff and go for it?
It's exactly that. Like one of your first episodes or one of your YouTube videos, you talked about jumping off the cliff in that snowboarding event, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Just do it. You know what I mean? Don't worry about the consequences. Just do it, you know? If you don't do it, then you're just going to regret not doing it. And it's just a matter of convincing yourself. I saw actually a really good one the other day was the 5-second rule. Have you heard of the 5-second rule?
No. What's that?
An amazing way to take action. I want to reference her name, and I can't remember her name right now. Last name is Robbins, Nancy Robbins. She came up with the 5-second rule, and it's not the rule that when you drop food on the ground, you 5 seconds.
I love that rule.
Yeah, it's a good rule. Yeah,
I got a 2.5-year-old. He's got like the 1 minute rule.
Yeah, 1 minute 45.
I can see it. I'm going to eat it rule.
Yeah, exactly. So the 5-second rule is changing your thought process behind something. So when you're about to do something and you're so hesitant to do it, like you got to make a phone call to a potential client, and I'm so fearful of just putting myself out there, talking to the client. I have all these things going on in my head. I have all these things that what could go wrong, everything else. Rejection, everything else.
Bad call, whatever.
And you're fixated on that rather than all the positives. So the 5-second rule is count back from 5. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Just do it.
So what it does is it switches your brain and it switches the way you think, and now it's a sense of urgency to get that thing done rather than, should I do that or should I not do that?
That's cool.
Now it's do it, right?
Nice little, and that's a hack.
That works. It's a hack, exactly.
That's cool.
Exactly. It works really well, especially getting out of bed. You know, you got to get out of bed, and Saturday morning, you know, when you're sleeping day, and you got to get out of bed.
Speak for yourself.
Yeah. You go twins. Yeah. That's true. But I mean, that's perfect. Yeah, I'll get up, I'll open my eyes, and I'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Clap my hands, and I'm out of bed.
Cool.
You know what I mean? There's no contemplating. There's no snooze button. There's no nothing. Right?
Just go.
Yeah, just go.
I love it.
Yeah, it's really neat.
Somebody told me like 5 years ago when I started playing golf, and I'm not that I'm that good at it or anything like that, but I would go up to swing and I'd be like, "Don't duff it." I'd be say in my head, in my own mind, like, "Don't miss it."
Yeah.
And then I'd miss it.
Yeah.
And he was like, well, you know what? He's like, what do you say to yourself? And I told him that. And he's like, well, try the next time you go up to hit the ball. Say to yourself, hit the ball.
Yep.
And see if that has any impact on your game. And then I was like, sure, yeah, like that's going to change my swing.
Yeah.
And I went up and I said to myself, okay, hit the ball. And you know what happened? I hit the ball.
Well.
Yeah, and really well. And it's really, really interesting because I don't think really people understand the gravity of that idea.
Yeah.
Of putting the right mindset together to be able to go be successful. So I think that 5-second rule is a cool little rewire to hack the hesitation. That's really
absolutely.
Awesome.
It's so powerful in everything you do, though, too, right? I mean, you're talking about sports and golf. I coach women's volleyball, and I'm constantly telling them, and you play volleyball, it's serve receive.
Yeah.
You know, if somebody's got a tough serve and they serve it at you, and you know you shank it once, they're in your head. You're like, don't serve it to me, don't serve it to me, don't. You have to stand there and you have to say, bring it. I dare you to serve to me. You can make the biggest mistake of your life by serving to me right now. If you have that mindset, you're going to pass nails. You're going to pass amazing, right?
I love it.
Yeah.
Mindset.
Try to get 15-year-old girls to listen to that.
Or to you.
That's a different story. Or to me. Yeah, exactly.
Well, maybe we could give them this video. Maybe this will help.
Absolutely. Shout out. All right. Guelph Junior Griffins.
Guelph Junior Griffins. So you talked about the foundations, the guy who started foundations training. Who's that again?
Dr. Eric Goodman.
Dr. Eric Goodman. And then you mentioned the 5-second rule. That was
5-second rule was Nancy Robbins.
Nancy Robbins. Not married to Tony Robbins?
No, not married to Tony Robbins. Okay. Same last name.
But got a cool idea.
Yeah.
So then you're using this 5-second rule yourself in the morning. Is there any other kind of little mantras you keep in your mind to kind of keep you on track? I know working, from home and for yourself, it can be often difficult to kind of stay motivated and really pushing yourself. Is there anything that you kind of say to yourself or keep in mind that kind of keeps you on track and pushing that and moving to the next step?
Self-talk is always there. I think the sense of accomplishment throughout the day, I think having that routine and sticking to your guns and doing what you say you're going to do or you hope to do is crucial. You start ticking things off in the box, and then your day's just kind of going by having a great day, enjoying your day, and not.
So what do you do to set yourself up to?
My routine is training and nutrition, waking up and having a good meal. For me, what works for me is I don't have carbs so much in the morning, and I don't find I'm burning out throughout the day. That's there's so many different nutrition types. I'm not saying that's the way to go, but hack your body. That's what I do. Getting up and exercising, huge for endorphins, huge to get motivation, huge for. There's so many people that say when you exercise you feel great, but there's not a whole lot of people that take action in that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And actually want to go out and do the exercise. They're fearful of the pain of exercise, I think that's...
Yeah, well, I'm about to go get my ass kicked right now, and I gotta admit, I'm a little fearful of what's about to happen, and, I've been doing it for over a year now, and it's not quite what it used to be. I used to dread coming to do this.
That's true.
So I can understand why people have that, but pushing through it, and it's funny, because even in one of my videos I did right after I left your place. It was like my hair was a mess. I was all sweaty. And I was like, you know what? I don't care. I was super jazzed, and it was really motivating. So I can totally
Lucky
see.
He wasn't drifting on the camera, right?
Yeah, I know. That's the truth. If it was out down here, I would be. Okay, thanks, Craig. I really appreciate you doing this, man. A couple of things I really think is awesome with foundations training is checking that out, and that 5-second rule is really cool.
Very cool.
And the power of good nutrition and exercise in the morning to kind of get the day started on the right track.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome, dude.
Awesome.
Thanks, buddy.
Hey, man. Thank you.
I'm in a car, episode number 13.
All right, let's go do this.
Beauty.